What's happening, my fellow cat visionaries, and welcome back to Cat Vision. I don't know, for whatever reason, focusing on this sun and moon flag as my intro has become my thing. I'm recording these. The last video was recorded, so that was the New Year's video where I talked about how Pilot looks like Ron Perlman. So this video is being filmed several minutes later. Clarice got up off the chair and then came back to the chair. Now she's on the chair. So it's just more chair footage. I'm Dr. Cat Vision, right? Dr. Cat Vision is the realest content creator on YouTube. Why do I say that? Let's find out. I think I'm the realest cat content creator on YouTube because just look at this stuff. It's just me and a shaky camera in my living room with my cats, just talking. No script, no funny outfits on the cats. No taking my cats to drive-through windows to get them stuff. I got a cat clock, meows, just does this. I didn't time this. This just happened to go off. I think when you take all that together, easily adds up to Dr. Cat Vision being the realest cat content creator on YouTube. I just talk from the heart. I want to talk about cartoons. I talk about cartoons. I want to talk about Rikishi Fatu and how he used to drop his buttocks on someone. I do that too. The only thing, ever since I started using this format here, the only thing that's happened to the channel is I've lost subscribers. But did I stop? Does that discourage me? No. You have no idea how tenacious Dr. Cat Vision is. There's not a quitting bone. That's why I love Cobra Commander, like I said. Not a quitting bone in Dr. Cat Vision's body. And this is Dr. Cat Vision's New Year's resolution to you. Dr. Cat Vision is going to keep uploading the same real ass cat content you've come to expect from this channel. And that's all. That's all we're going to do. I'll definitely find new ways to bring you the realest cat content on YouTube. That is my 2026 pledge to you, my fellow cat visionaries. I was looking at my recent uploads, and I did my last cat rooms video about a month ago. So we got to do another episode of that. Got to work on that. I think I may have said this before. It's one of the things I feel like maybe is a strength of the channel is, I'm creating. There's no high production value here, which I also think is one of the things that makes me the realest cat content creator on YouTube. There's no edits, there's no more music. It's so funny, the music. People be like, the only feedback I ever got when I put music, the music's distracting. How could you be distracted by music? How low is your attention span? I don't mean to, thanks for commenting, the people that said that, and I appreciate your point of view, but really, you can't look at a cat and hear music simultaneously without being distracted? That just feels like manufactured criticism to me. And that is the antithesis of the realest cat content creator on YouTube. We're not about manufactured here. We're about bringing you just what's happening. That's what I ask you. What's happening? What's happening? I figure if I ask enough people what's happening, eventually someone will tell me, because I don't know what's happening. That's why I ask. I'm real. I'm the realest cat content creator on YouTube. Anyway, where was I? I was saying, we got to do another Cat Rooms episode. It's time for another Cat Rooms episode. And one of the strengths of the low-quality footage I create is the low-quality footage I capture, I should say. It goes hand in hand with creating found footage type stuff, So I'm still working on it, still trying to find my rhythm with that, but I think it's a great idea, and I really don't see a whole lot of other channels, doing that kind of stuff. So, I don't know. As I'm talking here, it'd be pretty cool to dress my cats up like pro wrestlers or He-Man and She-Ra, right? I got to say, how's the one go? He is the pie guy. He's my little pie guy. He is the pie guy. Pie guy. That's the and then it goes like pie guy. That's the He-Man song, right? And then She-Ra, it's got that bouncing bass. Bump, bump, bump. Beep boo, beep boo, beep boo. Yeah. What other cat channel is gonna bring you this, huh? The He-Man theme for Pilot. the She-Ra theme for Clarice. Bee-Boo's one of my nicknames for her, by the way, in case you don't know. Sometimes I call her the Claire Bear. Sometimes I call her Bee-Boo. You know how it is. You got 1,000 nicknames for your cat, too. Don't tell me you don't. We live our whole lives for our cats. You're a cat owner. You believe the cat is a god, right? I do. I worship my cats. I love them. I think they're the best. Yeah, all we've done is lost subscribers. Ever since my phone hit the you-know-what. Just a sheer and steady drop. And so I was like, wow, there's finally a change. We're losing subscribers. I don't care. I do this for my mom mostly. And I keep doing it for my mom. I do it for myself too. I do it to be real. I do it to take negative stuff that happens to all of us in life and make it positive. That's another thing you'll never hear on this channel. Oh, boo-hoo, oh, my problems. Oh, it's so bad for me. I have basic life stress, so I decided to make a YouTube video about it. Then when people rip on me in my comments section, I'll cry about that too. Ha! Get a weight set. Start lifting weights. If that don't work, lift heavier weights. Record death metal. Take all your negativity and energies derived from both a plus and negative, right? Metallica. What was that song? Do you see what I see? Cats are being cute, right? Yeah. Yeah. He says something about energies derived from both a plus and negative. That's right, you know. You get that negative, we all get that negative. It's your job to take that and turn it into something positive, not to come on YouTube and boo-hoo about it. And hey, look, if that's what you want to do, more power to you. Knock yourself out. But another 2026 promise, resolution from the realest cat content creator on YouTube, you won't get none of that here. All you're going to get is relentless positivity. All you're going to get is believe in yourself. What's happening? That's what you're going to get. All right? If I get so mired down in negativity, that's the only reason I wouldn't make a video. Oh, hey guys, I got problems. But that ain't me. All right? I got problems in life that'd make your head spin. They really would. You know, you have no idea. No clue. I'm not going to come on here. Save that for the other channels. Save that for the not real channels. But anyway, yeah, I do think it would be cool to dress my cats up here as like pro wrestlers, or He-Man and She-Ra, or well, I don't really like Destro, but I guess Destro and the Baroness, since they're an item in G.I. Joe. It's not that I don't like Destro. It's just I think everybody thinks Destro is so great. I like Cobra Commander. Cobra Commander don't quit. You know? Destro's just like an arms dealer. He's just in it for the money. Cobra Commander has an ideology. It's complicated and complex. And they say that, oh, Destro is complicated. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not complicated at all. He wears an iron mask that's lips move when he talks. Cobra Commander's got a mirror for a face, bro. I mean, don't you see? Like, you look into Cobra Commander's mirrored face, you see yourself. It's like, I'm Cobra Commander, you know? You dig what I'm saying? Cobra Commander's got a code, the Cobra Code. There would be no Cobra without Cobra Commander. That's why they call him Cobra Commander. So, yeah, you know, it's not that I don't like Destro. It's just I think I like Cobra Commander more. But, yeah, I guess if there were going to be a couple, they'd be Destro and Baroness. Also, I guess, Pilot looks like a Duke, right? Pilot's a Duke. So that makes... now that's complicated. That's complicated because in some episodes, it seems that Scarlet and Duke are an item, but in other episodes, it seems that Duke and CoverGirl are an item. So I'm just like, man, you know, Duke is just like, he's just a philanderer, you know? So I guess Pilot could be Flint, but he does look more like a Duke, and then that would make Claire Bear Lady J, and that works out, that jives. Because Lady J, you know, she's pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I don't know who the coolest G.I. Joe lady would be. They're all kind of, you know, it's kind of far-fetched, honestly. No offense to my female viewers, but, like, you know, I don't know. It's just kind of hard to believe. Like, there's, like, in the very beginning of it, like, speaking of Destro again, he, like, falls from, in the intro sequence, Destro, like, falls from a plane or one of the trouble bubbles or something, or a helicopter. and one of the G.I. Joe men catches him, and that's far-fetched enough. Then, Gorilla Press slams him to another guy, who then, tosses him to Lady J, who then hip tosses him. It's just like, it's getting pretty far-fetched here, But it's a cartoon. But, like, they don't have special powers. Like, He-Man, he holds it aloft, his magic sword, and says, "By the power of Grayskull," and there's an explanation. There's no explanation for the inhuman strength of the G.I. Joes. It's just like, what's the deal? There's one episode where, like, Lady J basically floats in midair and connects two wires together, avoids electrocution while doing so, also defies gravity. It's just like, what's going on here? All right, anyway, so listen, if this rant didn't prove that this is the realest cat content you're ever going to find on YouTube, then, please comment with the link to a realer cat content channel in the comments below. And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, unsubscribe, I guess. No, subscribe. Come on, subscribe. Come on. You know you're loving this. You're like, what the hell? I did not expect this guy to go on this sort of an unhinged rant in this video here. This is awesome. This is the realest cat content on YouTube. I'm basically the Eric Bugenhagen of cat content here. If you don't know who Eric Bugenhagen is, look him up. The dude is fantastic. Not only is he funny, you want to learn about, like, heaving, hefting, and hoisting, he's your man. Also, he likes metal. He's just an all-around cool guy. Also, used to be a pro wrestler for a very short time. Not really sure what happened there. I think he was, for, like, new era. I'm not really into, like, modern wrestling, but he wasn't bad. He definitely had potential. He was fun. The crowd liked him. He would, like, bicep curl his opponent, and they'd count along. So they were getting into it. But, some backstage politics, I'm sure, happened. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But anyway, yeah, this is the realest cat content on YouTube. You're never going to find more real content. And that is my 2026 mission, is to keep making it realer. And whatever else I said, I'll have to watch this back and, make notes of the promises I made and make sure to fulfill them this year. But anyway, like, share, comment, subscribe, and we can't wait to see you next time on Catvision. Ooh, look at that. How real is that? Whoa, infinity realness.